It's time now for a look at in local sports. And Sports High School baseball team defeated Statesboro Monday evening by a score of 10-0 in just 5 innings. Blake Brockington pitched 4 shutout innings, and Asher Cathy pitched the 5th. Statesboro only had 4 hits in the game. Line scores 10 runs, 10 hits for Wayne County, no runs, 4 hits for Statesboro. Zach Thomas, a bases clearing double in the 3rd inning, as the Jackets scored 4 runs in the 3rd, 4 more in the 4th, and 2 in the bottom of the 5th to close it out. Luke Boykin 1 for 2 with a double. Blake Brockington 2 for 3 with a double. Zach Thomas 1 for 1 with the bases clearing double. Tyler Dennison 2 for 3 with a double. Cody Eicher 2 for 3 with a double, and Jacob Brewer went 3 for 3 in the ball game. After the game, we talked with head coach Justin McDonald.
You know, our players take pride in that too, having a great facility, and obviously the home run club and the maintenance department, they do an outstanding job to give us the resources to be able to make it look like this. And I know I was looking at how green it looks with the dark clay right now. It's a beautiful place.
About the grass, was it getting slick out there at all? Was there any concern on getting the game in?
It wasn't. No, I told you, we've had a couple of dry days. I know the only thing that was kind of suspect was the mound, but we put some conditioner out there to kind of offset that. And then the plate was probably going to be the next thing that had to have some added to it. But again, I'm proud of our guys. You know, obviously I'm still upset about the weekend, but this makes it a little bit better. And
well, make you feel better, Coach. Look at that field and compare it to the infield at Parkview.
Yeah,
I mean, look how nice our field looks compared to theirs.
Yeah, well,
that's an elite program. Their infield was terrible.
Yeah, I know. Our kids, you know, sometimes they kind of frown upon or I'm talking about. We do a lot of taking care of this thing, and you know, our coaches do, and as I said, everybody involved, and you know, our kids have a great appreciation for having a great facility. And you know, especially with weather like this, I know they're calling for rain, and we got the nice hit facility that, you know, we don't have canceled practice. So, again, I'm just proud of our guys tonight. You know, heck, Blake Brockington.
Hey, you can't say enough about him. I tell you, he only had 1 inning against Vidalia, but he looked strong tonight.
Yeah, he did, and you know, he's a strike thrower. So, you know, we made a couple of errors behind him, but the difference in tonight and the weekend is when we made the errors, we continue to fight and continue to make the plays to get out of those innings, and you know. That's not a bad team. I know we kind of got their number, and you know, we kind of scored in bunches and kind of took them out of the game. But that's not a bad baseball team. I think when they get it figured out, they're going to be tough to beat.
Well, they didn't score a run in 2 games against us. Our pitching looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So again, 9-0 up there and 10-0 here in 5 innings. So again, forecast doesn't look good, but you never know. Richmond Hill, I think their field takes some water as well.
Yeah, I talked with him today. I know they were supposed to play at Ware tomorrow. They're at Ware tonight, so he's kind of already put it in my ear. Thursday probably be the day, depending on. I know they're going to tarp it just to
forecast, right?
But they have open Thursday. We have open Thursday, so you know I know our kids could use 2 more days off and have some practices, some short practices, kind of get their legs under them and get their arms back into them. But you know, again, this is the group right here that I challenged them before the game to come out and not even make this close, and you know, that's exactly what they did. And you know, that makes our job easy. That's a great group of guys. They understand what happened over the weekend and what we got to do to fix it. And you know, we got some guys in that. There's a lot of guys in that dugout that don't have with only playing a half a season. You know, a lot of those pitchers and position guys, they don't have a lot of experience on them. So obviously the only way to get that is get them in games, get them in situations, and see how they respond. And you know, we can build on each outing or each at bat or each performance in the field. We can build on that and you know, go day to day, game to game, and just improve and see where it takes us.
And again, those comments after the game of Coach Justin McDonald. Jackets set to play Wednesday at Richmond Hill, but as you mentioned, both teams have Thursday open, so if the weatherman pushes the game to Thursday, it'll be Thursday, not Wednesday. We'll keep you posted throughout the week. As he mentioned, Richmond Hill played Ware County the other day, and Ware County won that game by a final of 3-0. In middle school baseball Monday, Arthur Williams defeated McIntosh 13-1 in 4 innings. Eli Grantham picked up the win on the mound. Both Haddon Mixon and Maddox Wilkerson hit home runs. Mixon also hit a triple in the game. 13-1 the final. Arthur Williams over McIntosh. Martha Puckett in action at Appling County, and in the game, Appling County wins it by a final of 4-3. Appling put up 3 runs in the first inning on a costly error. Add another in the bottom of the 6th to seal the victory. Offensively, Logan Scarborough and Isaiah Lee would lead the way with 2 hits apiece for Martha Puckett. Scarborough also contributed with 2 runs batted in. Rowan Blanton started the game, went 5 in the 3rd inning, struck out 3, walked only 1. Again, Appling County beats Martha Puckett yesterday by a final of 4-3. Varsity soccer teams are in action today over in Ware County. Girls match at 5, boys match at 7. High school golf teams set for their first home match of the season today, weatherman permitting. Tee time 3:30. This weekend, the golfers head to Jekyll Island to play in the annual Johnny Polk Invitational. Speaking of golf, Saturday's the Pine Forest Country Club Men's Golf Association's Winter Blues Golf Tournament. Still time to sign up for the event. 3:30 per team, 3-person scramble, shamble, and best ball event. 27-hole one-day tournament. Lunch will be provided. And the number of the pro shop, 427-6505. The area weightlifting meet was held, and Wayne County had 18 student athletes qualify for the state weightlifting competition on March 13th at Jefferson County High School. The weightlifters who qualified: Cole Driggers, Tariq Holmes, James Odom, Chris Pittman, Quincy Herrera, Jar Ross, Elijah Jones, Matthew Fuller, Ben Gross, Gray Davis, Jaden Tippins, Maddox Murphy, Trevin Wallace, Demetrius Everett, Jackson Tinsley, Peyton Williams, Antonio Reeves, and Antoine DeWeese. Trevin Wallace won his weight class. Again, he just put on a show. He's a beast going to Kentucky on that football scholarship. But again, won his weight class. Will be at the state meet on March 13th at Jefferson High School. The basketball state tournaments continue in 5A boys basketball. They're down to the final 8. Tri-Cities plays St. Pius. Clark Central plays Dutchtown. Chapel Hill plays Veterans. Veterans still unbeaten from our region. They're 25-0. They take on Chapel Hill. And Ingles Landing plays New Manchester. In the girls' bracket, Woodward plays Southwest DeKalb, Loganville plays Griffin, Hiram plays Forest Park, and Dutchtown plays New Manchester. Finally, in sports, some optimism at Alabama as the Crimson Tide athletic director says they're planning to have full capacity football games this fall. AD says they'll continue to monitor medical guidelines. They state that right now the infections have dropped significantly, and Alabama's AD says when the Tide opens up on September 11th against Mercer, they expect full capacity, 100,077 seats filled at Alabama's Crimson Tide Stadium. Let's hope he's right. It'd be nice to see full stadiums once again. That's going to do it for sports.